The snow is falling and we are back in our ski resort. Well, no, actually the snow is not falling because the weather is something that's not implemented yet, but I believe on the roadmap, and I'm trying to put a picture in here when I edit this video, I think the weather is actually part of what they're going to implement. Because as you remember, this one here is still in early release state. So there is still a lot of things to come and a lot of bug fixes. And we have one. I realized that towards the end of last episode that my frame rates start to drop. And one of the issues is this one here. So you can see those skiers are just aimlessly going around in that loop. Don't know what to do. And not only is it not good for my frame rate, it is actually also reducing their comfort and heat and everything down to 0. It is going to reduce their challenge down, if I remember correctly. So they are just not happy, and there's nothing that I can do about it except restarting the game. So that's why this episode here is probably going to be the last one in this resort. And then after that we may start a new one, or maybe we are playing a different game on this Monday time slot. And one day when this game here is released a little bit further ahead, then we can always come back and start a new one. But yeah, as you could see, even just there assigning somebody to a building already took forever. And the other thing is I cannot speed up time anymore. Trying to zoom out right now and it's just not working. So that way, of course, it's not fun for you to watch it, and it is even less fun for me to play it. Especially since in this episode here I was planning to fast forward the time a lot so that we can go into all of those new things that are coming towards the late game. Build up some bigger, larger gondolas. This one here actually will come soon. The 6-person chairlift that we could have used to replace a few different ones. But yeah, I don't think that we are going to be able to do that. And even though we are not going to have the infrastructure to support any more lifts right now, barely gonna have enough volunteers, I think the lift building part is gonna be interesting, and since it is the last one, we don't really have to worry about fallen skiers and people not being too terribly happy, because we're not going to work towards unlocking all of the skiers. And one lift that I would love to build is make a connection here. And the other one, wondering if we could go really high. How high up could we go? Now, most likely up here. Well, there's a flat area. Could we come up from here with a gondola? Don't think so. I don't think that we have enough room here. From down here, it is most likely going to be too far. And too many lifts in a way. Everything is blocked over here. Now, how about something like this? Too long. And here it's too... Oh! There we go. And before we build anything else... Too steep for building. Maximum length is 400. This is 600. Maybe that's enough to get up to this big peak. Trying to find a flat spot. One over here. So we could pull it to here. And now let's look at slopes. So one slope could swing around here and go connect here, and then from the peak, unfortunately we couldn't go up here because otherwise we could have gone through here, but we can go down here and connect up somewhere over here, maybe split it in this area. And then of course we are also going to have a connection from this lift down here. And that is the very first one that we're going to put in. Well, let's start working on our next one. We said we come down here and then see if we can connect it down here and the other one connect here. And I guess we also should put one in all the way down. Yeah, those are some interesting ones here, where you almost have to go into a black diamond. I don't mind to have some black in it, but primarily I like to have a red one. We're coming to the bad area again. Can't even finish the slopes anymore. And then up here. I think it would be interesting to have a black diamond coming down here through all of those rocks. And then here we're gonna pull another black diamond down. Oh, I would love to go this one down. Now my black diamond people can all go up onto this big old mountain. And here are our first two skiers. One of them heading down the blue one, and skier number 3443 wants to go all the way up. So let's review really quick what all we built here in our last 6 or 7 episodes. So we elected to start here. We have our little surface tow that we quickly upgraded because everybody wanted to go down here. And then I believe this one here was our next one, our first long one. Still not upgraded. Almost nobody on it anymore. To bring us up here to this little halfway point. And then once we were able to build bigger lifts, we started to go up onto those different creases. Go down all the way here now. Of course, if the game will go on, there will be a lot more lifts coming here. And on the other side also we still would have to make this connection here. But we got this nice point up here. I'm glad that we were able to build that. I think that was a very smart decision, because it gives our skiers access to two different points and a lot of very, very interesting slopes. And then also down here, I probably would have built something up here to just have a smaller lift with not a lot of people. Maybe even something up here would have been nice, either this ridge or it's probably too steep, somewhere up here in this area. And then unfortunately we also have the issues with the errors not disappearing, and I cannot even click on my skiers anymore. It still tells me buildings are closed even though they're open. But as we looked on in our last episode, as we were taking care of all of that, there are not that many fallen skiers anymore. There was this slope up here that was really bad. One person currently falling. And we still have our issues up here. Still need to get more snow groomers. But I think we made it really far in this one here. Our skiers are semi-happy. They're not the happiest they ever can be, but... Now, if you like the series here, please let me know down in a comment if you would like me to go back to this game once a few more of the bugs are fixed and once a little bit more content is in the game. Because I gladly come back and revisit this game. But until then, enjoy some of my other games that I'm playing. There are a lot of similar games to Snowtopia on my channel. Hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I release one of those new games. And I hope to see you in one of them. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.